Wise communication is really everything for me. It determines whether we are unhappy or happy, whether we live in harmony with others or not so much. Because what we tell ourselves and what we tell others really is everything. And so if you would ask me, why do you do what you do, or tell me a little bit about yourself, this is what I would tell you. So I started out my life as, an accommodator. I wanted to please my parents so that I would be happy. And so that worked for a while, and there was nothing wrong with that. And I tell my clients, there's nothing wrong with being an accommodator. There's nothing wrong with using any of the styles that is your preferred style. However, there are more appropriate styles in different situations. And I learned that later in life, but not so quickly. So I became an attorney, and I did that for almost 10 years, and I was enjoying it, but it really wasn't my dream. But I didn't know that at the time, and I was just an attorney, doing my best. And I love the responsibilities, and I love that status that goes with it, but it didn't make me really happy because it really didn't make my clients that happy. Whether they won or lost, usually they were, left bitter and burnt out from the trial and going to court and the tension and everything that went with it. Plus, not to forget the fact they gave their own conflict out of hands to to have another person solve it. And so that's not really empowering when you think about it. You go to a judge, you go to a superior at work, you go to a teacher, and they're going to solve your problem. And you at some point you're going to live with it and move on, but you really didn't solve your own issue. So I became a mediator, and I was thinking, this is great. My clients are going to solve their own issues while I'm helping them, getting through those difficult conversations. But even then, there was a lot of unwillingness, a lot of inability to move past their original positions and move to, that place of, I'm willing to problem solve with that person, and I know why I want what I want. So that's when I became a trainer and a conflict coach. And that is really what I do now. And I started Communication Wise because of it. Because I believe in the empowerment of solving your own issues and the end result of, living peacefully, internally, living in harmony with others, and just knowing a little bit more about your own preferred style, the styles that work in different situations, and then just having that self-control and understanding and insight about yourself. And for me, the best part is I'm teaching a training with, different groups, teams, usually leadership teams or other teams. And we are enjoying ourselves so much during those meetings. We're having fun, we're doing activities, we're doing games, and in the meantime, there is a lot of openness to learn, a lot of willingness to learn, which is the best because I'm having fun while doing it, they're having fun while doing it, and that is why I did this video, and I just wanted to explain to you, this is Hanne from Communication Wise. Thank you.